invincible. This futures live stream event is proudly brought to you by MightyOxTrading. All information contained herein should be considered for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing seen or heard should be considered financial advice. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's had a great night. Ready for a great day. Good morning, Crypticon. How are you doing? One second here. We'll look at what the markets did overnight. Boop, boop, boop. So, markets. Why are you so tired, Crypt? CVR, I think I'll get a copyright strike if I did that. ES came up, came down. 51.28 the high, 51.06 half the low. I could do that math. That's 22 points or so. Oh, fun. So you're tired and exhausted, CVR? 747 the high on NQ. Dipped down to 667. So about 80 points in range, smaller range. Copper rebounded from yesterday's losses, about 140 ticks gold. Heading back down toward 23 as we have about 19 points in range. Cool, it seems like you're having some fun with that, Crypt. Good to see. About 29 ticks in the Ultra Bond. Crude oil, big move up yesterday. Look at that. Whoosh down, bopping up. It's hanging above 83 right now. I'm in about a 1 point range. And natural gas is all yucky. And Bitcoin about 66 half. That's where we sit standing, whatever body posture you're choosing to take today. So we are ready to rock and rumble. JC, good to see you. How are you? How's everything been going? Been missing you. I'm doing good. Doing good. Monday was great. I was green on 4 accounts. I even accidentally traded the Apex funded to a $400 profit. And yes, it was accidental. I didn't realize I had it hooked up to the copy trader. I was trading Flexytrade. Didn't realize I was trading Apex as well. Made $400 in profit, and then looked and saw that I traded Apex on the copy trader. So it worked out nicely. Wait, bank accounts allow you to go to negative 10K crypt? Usually that's prison territory. Yeah, crypt. Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, but remember, folks, you should never trade more than you can afford to lose. I'm happy you found something that seems to be making you happy, Crypt. Um, and I hope that continues moving on. You know, that you continue to find something that makes you happy. You've been a valuable part of this community for a long time, and I just want to see people happy, whether that's trading, whether that's not trading. That's what I want. Rising up here a bit. Absolutely, Crypt. I consider you a friend. One day, we can meet in person and say hi. Pull him back. All right, yeah, I'll be happy to do that anytime, Crypt. Sideways here at 7:23. News today. News. Did we look up news? We did not. Today is Wednesday. U.S. durable goods coming up in 20 minutes. As well as Canadian retail sales. We get to see how many moose pelts and maple syrup they sold up there in Canada. And that's it. Crude oil inventory is at 10:30. After the bell today, Meta earnings. Purple candle move down here. Bop back up. Not a lot of range right now, so we'll see if we get anything after that news. I mean, my advice for Crypticon at this point would be to do what he's doing with the YouTube. He's enjoying that. It's probably allowing him to de-stress some from the last however long he's been struggling with his trading. Take a few months away. Oh no, I agree, CBR. And throwing out ideas is absolutely wonderful. I'm just saying, in my opinion, he probably should take a couple months away from it, clear his head, find something he enjoys, and maybe if the stress isn't there, in a few months, go back into dabbling at it and going from there if he decides he wants to trade again. He's either way. Just so you know, Crypt, you're absolutely welcome to be part of this community, the Discord, whether you never trade again or not. You're always welcome here. You're always welcome on the Discord. You're always welcome to DM me. Ooh, gold just dumped. 3 points. And that goes for everybody, really. I mean, if you want your part of this community, even if you decide to give up trading, you know, you're welcome here. You're welcome on the Discord. I mean, half the time we're not talking about trading on the Discord anyway. Nice move down here. Ouch. Hold on, I can tell you. I can tell you now that after accidentally making $400 on Apex funded the other day, I'm only $100 red on that account. Topstep is negative 792. We'll work on getting that back. Yeah, you definitely don't want it affecting your family life, your home. You need to. And I understand that. I've had days like that, where it was in an absolutely terrible mood. Like y'all have heard me say right into the mic very loudly. I hate trading. It can get in your mind, and that's when you need to definitely take a step back. We're long on that blue candle. Don't know about it. See how it goes. Yeah, I trust Topstep. I never heard of any payout issues with them. There we go. Gonna rise up. We got up to a 26 half there, 26 quarter there. Where's my target at? Let's see if I got in here. My target is up at 29. I don't know if we're gonna get there. Where we got up to 31 there. I think their customer service issues is that they got really big, and I don't think they did. I think they just haven't added enough customer service. They used to have some of the best customer service in the industry. Like one of the only, if not the only one that had phone customer service. So I'm hoping they get back there. It's so hard to have the right staffing with customer service because obviously when there's some sort of huge issue, then you need a surge of customer service. But you don't want to have so many that you end up they're doing nothing when there's no big issue going on. Stops move the stop 2 ticks in the profit. Oh, you're cool. I mean, I have heard. I had someone reply to me on Facebook the other day to one of my promotion posts, yelling at me to stop promoting Top Step because they're having issues or whatever. I'm like, I didn't respond, but so yeah, I mean, I think they're just having some hiccups, but I don't think it's I don't think it's a fatal situation at all. Yeah, in my opinion, if you ask me which companies to go with if you want a long term, I'm out here. Ooh, I think I got out at the right time. So I got 2 points in profit. Um, if you ask me which firms for a long term, sure, it scared me out. I would say Blusky and Topstep. Now, I mean, you can definitely, there's others that you can do long term with, of course. Apex is fine, especially if you want to, spread risk among many accounts, etc. But I think, with Top Step and Blusky both having coaching, both having risk managers that will work with you to decide, help you to, decide how much risk you should be using and giving you feedback when you want it and things like that. I think those two are the best overall for a long-term relationship. I would have got my target, by the way. Apex does not do that. That's what I was saying. I think Blusky and Topstep are the best for a long-term relationship. I was saying Apex is definitely, there's people that have had a long-term relationship with Apex, like Robin, but you're not going to get the coaching and stuff there. But it allows you to spread risk among however many accounts you want up to 20. Oh yeah, speaking of Blue Sky, they have their flash sale again for today only. Their 25K, 50K, and 100K accounts are all $99, same price for each one. Plus, of course, you have no funded setup fee on Blue Sky. And if you finish your eval with 25% consistency or less, you get your eval fee refunded today only. It's the information, of course, is in the video description below. Morning, Speed Racer. How the heck are you? Hey, Rod? You and Speed Racer coming on the same train? Some GDP? Yeah, that's tomorrow, Rod. Today we have durable goods. Tomorrow's GDP. And that would be, yes, today's only Wednesday. Rod's about to go back to Rod's about to go to bed. uh, kind of grinding up. Hey, Cossack, how's it going? So grinding up to 738. Getting close to overnight high on NQ, 747. Hope when we get to 747, it doesn't lose a door. About 3 minutes till the durable goods report. And we're kind of coming down. See if we pick up any after the bit of news we got coming up. $15 seconds till the durable goods. Pops up by a whole 4. Ooh, whoosh. Pops up by 4 and whoosh is down by 10. But ain't sure where it wants to go or how it wants to get there. Oh, now it's up. I definitely don't know where it's going. How's the trading going, Cossack? Nice. We'll see if I'm wrong. I'm not trusting that blue candle. The balloon. Nice CBR. So continuing to build on that. Yeah, it's good. I didn't trust that blue so far. See, coming back down. We got close to the high with like 3 ticks, 5 ticks, something like that. Well, I took the long there off that blue candle. Now we broke the high there. Oh, wow. Target hit. I didn't want to take that. I did because my strategy continues to tell me to do so. And wow, it ended up working there for 6.5 points or 6.25 points. 45 up to, I have no idea where I got out at there. Out of 51. I guess I should be able to do that math. Now it's up to 53. Nothing wrong with using micros, Rod. You took the trade, and you learned something as you did. We had an upward trend most of yesterday, almost, well, all of yesterday. We had Asia pull back in Europe, now trying back up. ES is not at its high from the overnight yet. Still like 5 points off. Ooh, yeah. Nice pun, Cossack. Tesla driving. Yeah, nurse that thing back to health, Rod. And now we're falling. So I should have taken that first purple and I didn't, but hey. These two are hive minding. I've followed it a little. Basically, it's hard for me to totally follow the entire thing. So you know, Chef from the Discord, he's like on every futures Discord that's ever been created, and so I asked him for a synopsis. Hey, John. So, Cossack, how do you feel now that you know the entire story? The rest of the story. Well, look at this fall real quick. So, definitely a mistake they're not taking either of those purple candles. CBR, someone calling them a scam because they call them out for trading someone else's account and such. Yet they, even though they asked for like $21,000 in payout, even though in my opinion they could have decided not to pay him anything, they still paid him 11 grand. So I did watch the video. from the information I've gotten in, seeing the conversations going on, etc., I think this guy, I mean, in my opinion, the fact that, the whole discussion could have went just on the KYC stuff. And I think there's a lot of firms that want to give him zip. And I missed this blue candle here. The fact that they still gave him $11,000 is, in my opinion, I think, that that's, I mean, to call something a scam after they've given you $11,000 is, you know, I don't know. I can't think of the right adjective. The guy from Blue Sky. What guy from Blue Sky? Ooh, look at that popped on gold all of a sudden. I'm late, but I went along with this blue candle. It may be a mistake. Yep, it was. Dang it. So yeah, either one of these blue candles would have been better, but whatever. Oh no, it was not him. That guy's just arrogant. So my thoughts. Ooh, see, that was rude. It stopped me out and then decided to go. But my thoughts with MyFundedFutures is you gotta kind of be careful with them. Uh, they do things differently. I don't necessarily trying to choose my words carefully. Um, I like MyFundedFutures, but I do think they sometimes seem to make things up as they go along. We're choppy here all of a sudden, and I think even now I'm trading in MyFundedFutures Eval right now, and I'm on a 15-second chart, which they don't like at all. I've adjusted my parameters to what they want. 6.25 points on NQ, and they want trades held for longer than 15 seconds. And that's cost me on a couple of trades where, my, I seen that my target, I shouldn't say my target, I seen where it was I felt the trade was going to stop, the movement was going to stop, and I could have taken like a 5 point profit. And I didn't because I wanted to make sure that it got to where I wasn't going to get dinged. Now it says 50% of your trades can be less than that, but it's like I don't want to give them any reason to, if I do pass this account, to tell me that they're not going to fund me. So I think Sage has said right out. I've seen that once you're on the live funded, they don't care how you trade because now you're on live funded. They've moved live sim cash to there, so they're not really out any money if you trade any way you want. So I think that's, you gotta play sometimes with any of these prop firms. Not all, but a lot. You just gotta play the games until you get to a certain level. Wow, what's going on with gold all of a sudden? Gold popping up about 8 points there. Did I miss something? What did I see? Yeah, gold is racing. I do agree with that, and it is a concern of mine, Rod. But the way it's being addressed is that that part of that was the KYC. That the big issue is the KYC, and that they were using the gambling inconsistent stuff as more of a excuse while they continue to investigate that. Well, Hassan, I'm not sure, but I think Sage is like in charge of the futures side. I'm not 100% sure of that. Well, it's hard to post KYC proof because you can't. I mean, what you can't be showing the guy's personal information. So my thing is this is one person. I'm always looking for trends, not just in the market, but overall. And I missed this purple candle. So I jumped on Lilu when it was you know dozens of people reporting this all over. So if it's one person so far. Whereas I've seen multiple 25K certificates, I've seen multiple people say they're getting paid. So my opinion here is so far I will never jump on something for just one person because I bet you that every prop firm out there has had somebody say they are a scam. They didn't get paid for X reason, they're a scam. So I have to temper that knowledge with waiting to see. you know what Hassan brings up about Sage and running down other props, etc., is exactly why I did that video that I ended up being asked to take down when Sage said that Apex was going to only 3 accounts. It was kind of to teach him a lesson about saying things that are unsubstantiated about other props. I was hoping that would teach him a lesson. Me and Sage have gotten a respect for one another, and until he proves to me that he doesn't deserve that respect, I like working with him. I just, I felt like, especially since, when he posted that, it scared a couple people. Some people that were making good money with Apex that thought they were going to lose their 20 accounts, etc. So, when something hurts someone that I care about, then I'm going to go after that person. And so, that's how I handled that. But like I said, I went after Lilu because, their situation was, I was getting reports from multiple people I trusted. Right now, this seems isolated. And when it seems isolated, you know, I really believe that MyFundedFutures, and I apologize. I know you guys I see the chat moving. I'm not looking at the chat. I'll catch up with it in a minute. I'm trying very hard lately now to also be focused on my chart as I'm talking. So I'll catch up here in the chat with whatever you're saying. I might be saying the same thing you are, but give me a few. So MyFundedFutures seem dead set on becoming number one, and I think that's more important to them. So I don't think they're going to do anything major that's starting to scam people or trick people out of money. That's going to start really soiling their reputation. I think they're legitimate. Obviously, I wouldn't be promoting them if I didn't. And I was hesitant about promoting them to begin with, especially after their launch and all that. But at this point, I need to see that this is happening more and more often, and not just one person. That's my stance on it right now. That said, it's in my mind. It's in my memory banks. I'm watching for it. I have my team watching for other things. Like I said, Chef is in 30 futures discords, and I trust him that he's going to tell me if there's something going on that I should know about that he sees. He's going to come and tell me. Might be a day or two after the fact because he works too. He's trading, etc. And I trust you guys. You guys, like, I didn't know about the MyFundedFutures thing yesterday until I believe it was Caustic that brought it up. I know someone's going to bring up issues to me if I don't see them myself. So I'm constantly vigilant of these things, and I'm at a point where I'm long. I don't, I could draw if I felt MyFundedFutures was an issue, I would have no problem taking them out of promotion. I don't ever keep anything in there just because they're making me money on the affiliate side. I want to be a resource that's a positive resource for traders, not just looking for, some extra money. Sage is the main guy in charge of the MyFundedFutures side of the MyFunded company. Matt Lynch is the CEO. I think Sage is in charge of MyFundedFutures. I'm not sure about that. He seems to be the one that's in charge. Okay, let me try and catch up on the chat while I get stopped out on this trade. Oh, it's not as much there. His video and channel got taken down? Well, I know. I think that has to have been a personal decision because I don't think there's anything in that video that YouTube would have dinged him on. That's correct, Rod. And they do have that rule. Technically, I mean, there are others that have that rule as well. TradeDay, you can't scalp. A couple others you can't scalp. A copyright claim on what? Would they use his logo? I mean, he used their logo. Yeah, that's not a copyright claim. That I mean, they're gonna. They have no leg to stand on there because there's plenty of videos out there that show their software in a positive light. Yes, I saw that now, classic, and ooh, nice. Look at this. Come back up for me. Come back up. Come on. Good. Well, dang. Probably should have got out on that blue candle. I've been in this trade for a while now. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to be going on off on a tangent about something, and I stay in trades without jumping out. Yeah, and again, okay, yeah. So that is two, and like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on things. But like I said, the other day I got someone telling me I should stop promoting Topstep. Yeah, I've had people tell me I shouldn't promote Apex because Apex didn't pay them for whatever reason. Um, I've had people, there was someone the other day calling Earn a Trade a scam. Earn a Trade's a lot of things, but they're definitely not a scam. So, there's always going to be disgruntled traders that get nailed for something that are going to yell scam. So, like I said, I look for patterns. Now I get stopped out. I look for patterns. I look for it to be a thing. And, Sage knows. Sage is on the Discord. He knows I will call him out. And if I feel the need to call him out, I will. But I'm not going to do it on one or two reports. But like I said, if it starts becoming a thing like Lilu, and I even say, because after I watched the video, I posted it in the admin area on the Discord. You know, everyone in there, I trust their opinions on things. I said, "Have you seen this? What are your thoughts?" I even said this almost looks like a Lilu situation, and yeah, that's when Chef said, "This is what I've seen. This is what happened on Discord." He even linked the Discord where the discussion was happening, etc. So, you know, at this point, I mean, like I said, I think they're they want to be number one. They want to knock off whoever you consider number one. Some people say Apex is number one. Some people Topstep is number one. They want to knock off whoever is number one. And I don't think they're going to do anything that seriously jeopardizes that. I think that they're in this for the long haul. Whereas Lilu's not even, was never number one, I don't think, and they have nothing to lose by doing the crap they do. It's just my opinion, and I hope I'm right. But like I said, I have no problem pulling them if I end up being and starting to expose them after I scrub all my videos of their logo or whatever. But it is definitely something to be concerned about. And again, this is why I put Blusky and Topstep in the phrase that I think they're the best ones to have a long-term relationship with. Versus, you don't hear me say MyFundedFutures yet. Could they get there? Absolutely, but not yet. Blusky, Topstep, Apex, Bulenox, my top four. Blusky, Topstep, if you want a long-term relationship with, with people that I know care about their traders. At least I believe Topstep cares about their traders. I know Blusky does. I've worked with Josh. You know, I've hung around with Josh in a chat setting that was not just based on talking about the company. So I trust that company the most. And but TradeDay is probably another one as long as you're not into the huge scalping. There, another one you can. But So it's a wait and see approach on my funded futures. Two two reports like this obviously concerning, but when one big thing comes out, you often see a couple of little other small things come out. So we'll wait and see. Just and obviously the great thing about the futures industry now, the futures prop firm industry, you have multiple options. If you don't want you don't want to take a chance on MyFunded Futures, you don't like whatever they're doing, whatever. You got Topstep, you got Blusky, you got Apex, you got Bulenox, you got TradeDay, you got Take Profit Trader. You even have Earn to Trade if you run out of other options. That was like 2 months ago, and he said he heard it from a couple people that told him. I don't know if he made it. I don't think he made it up. I think he trusted a source that was a very bad source, Rod. That's from what I understand, and he started repeating that. So I don't, someone told him, hey, I guess it was more than one person, but I think that people knew each other, whatever. That Apex is going to go to 3 accounts starting in March, and he posted this in like January. And so I got a screenshot of it, and then I did a video on it, and it caused a firestorm that day. I got a bunch of new subscribers that day. My best videos are the ones that are on scandals like Lilu and that, but it's like and then Apex actually, I guess, threatened legal action against him. So he asked me very, very nicely, and he actually seemed scared to take the video down. And because it accomplished what I had hoped to accomplish, to either make Apex say, yes, this is going to happen, which I didn't think was the case at all, but it forced the issue, or it forced the issue to find out that it was a false rumor. And hopefully it taught him to verify and not say things in his official capacity, in the future. Yes, after Apex threatened legal action, Sage asked me to take it down. And then I also had a nice discussion with, drop back down, top of the hour. Wow, lost track of time. Uh, 30 minutes till the bell. We had a talk with the admin of the Discord, Apex Discord. So it ended up being everything worked out. I mean, technically, the video's still sitting there on YouTube, but it's put to private. But you know, it accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. It found out what the truth was, and hopefully taught a lesson. Yes, Rod. Rod and Rad. What? Watch me get these mixed up at some point in time. Popping back up. Got below 700. I think it was Cossack that said that there's a Twitter Spaces tomorrow. I saw that MyFundedFutures is having a Twitter Spaces thingy tomorrow. I did not know that it was about this situation or that they were going to be addressing this situation. So it might be interesting to listen in and see what they had to say about it. I mean, you got to remember, 2 years ago when Apex was still kind of new, you had those idiots that tried to game the system, the same ones that tried to game Lulu recently, Constant and a couple other guys, and they were trying to convince everybody that Apex was a scam. Apex refused to pay them out because they were going long in one PA and short in another on news plays and trying to get that payout. So I mean, and this, like I said, this was like 2 years ago. As I remember, came on the Earn to Trade Discord and they were kept trying to plead their case there, and I kept shutting them down and finally banned them. I'm like, this isn't the place to complain about other programs, etc. But if we had believed them, then there have been a bunch of, oh my god, Apex is a scam type posts and videos as well. So like I said, there's always going to be a disgruntled trader for every prop firm. And honestly, if there isn't, then that prop's probably going to have issues because that means they're not catching cheaters, they're not catching people that try to manipulate things. So, and once again, I'm not saying that this guy that made the video, I don't know who's telling the truth. There's always three sides to every story. First person side, second person side, and then the truth is usually somewhere in the middle. So, but the point, the first thing that people that do something wrong, their first line of defense is usually the yell scam. So I take everything with a grain of salt until I start seeing a pattern. And even two doesn't form a pattern. And you also got to take the amount that you see versus the amount of people saying, "Hey, I didn't get paid for X reason," versus the amount of people that are getting paid. So I know like Chef. We'll use Chef as an example, and this isn't something private with him. Apex denied his payout once. I think this is almost a year ago now. I want to say they denied his payout because they, the consistency, basically the no flipping rule to get the minimum number of days. He missed it by a day. He was working. He wanted to get in, and so they denied his payout. Then he ended up blowing the account. Now he could go and say, "Well, Apex is a scam. They denied my payout. This is wrong. They cost me this money. Blah blah blah." But he didn't do that. He knew. He understood. He was a little upset with him, both Apex and himself, but he didn't go saying, "Well, Apex is a scam." But he could have, and I'm sure there's other people in Chef's situation that might have who said, "Hey, Apex denied my payout." Left out the pertinent details of why they're a scam. Stay away from them. Good morning, Ace. So know that I'm always monitoring the situations of all the props, and know that I will never continue to promote something that I feel is having an issue. Just I'll never do that. Even MyFundedFutures is not my number one prop in terms of affiliate commissions, but even if my number one started, there started being major issues with them, I would drop them instead and give up that income rather than continue to promote and potentially hurt people. I think I just talked more over the last 30 minutes than I do in most entire 3-hour streams. Gold's still going up. What's going on with gold, John? Hey, Troy, how you doing? About 20 minutes from the bell, till the bell, whatever. Popping back up. Dollar? That's hogs. Dollar? I don't know, though. Dollar not looking like it's dropping. This is the dollar chart. Interesting. Dollar, okay, well, dollar did drop yesterday. Big drop. Bitcoin's dropping. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. I've taken a few actually. I'm down 38 bucks. Let's see. 2 wins, 2 losses, down 38 bucks. It's kind of chopping around now. Mama told me we're gonna chop around Hey, RJ. Good morning to you. April showers bring great sales for futures prop traders. First up, Apex, 80% off and no minimum trading days. Buy today, pass today, be trading funded tomorrow. Topstep, one step, one rule pricing, $49 for 50K. Easiest eval in the industry. Bulenox, two great sales, 90% off intraday accounts first month only, or 83% off intraday accounts. That's recurring for a lifetime until you pass or cancel. And Earn to Trade, 50% off their new 10-day challenges. All subscriptions, including the TCP 50. Great deals. All links and codes for these sales are in the video description below. Thanks, Trey. We're kind of dropping, but not real fast. Dropping. Little volume spike there. Not taking it, but hopefully it's not an inappropriate touch, RJ. Minor folks, if you enjoying today's stream, or listen to my rant there about my funded futures, we'll appreciate if you'll gore that like button. That's a nice pop off that blue candle. Rod, what's wrong? Sorry, I was concentrating. So, FYI, for another, just a quick thing. Uh, MyFundedFutures just tweeted their link to RisePay, which shows every payout they've ever done, which is interesting. Every payout by RisePay, anyway. So I was checking that out. Coming down, purple candle. 10 minutes till the bell. Rod, was there an issue with the link or something? I'm confoogled. They're popping back up. Congrats on your point, Ace. Ooh, there's a little boop. Hanky? That was a nice move up there. MyFundedFutures rant there kind of tired me out. I'm going to take a nap to the bell. Let me know when it rings. Well, I won't. At least I should say I try never to just jump on a situation without learning as much as I can about it before. Because if I try to just go with first impressions, I can end up looking stupid. So I try to learn. I try to get other people's opinions first, which is why once I after stream yesterday, I watched the video and I'm like, well, me, and I posted it in the admin area on the Discord so I could get their opinions. Wow, whoosh! I've noticing lately that right at 5 minutes before the bell, we've been getting a whoosh. It does either up or down, obviously, but there's just this little burst right there, 5 minutes before the bell. Big sudden move up and down, up or down. Technically, it used to just be down, but I haven't found a corresponding move for the up. I mean, it's pop, but the pop doesn't sound as cool as whoosh. Nice rise up here. 2 minutes to the bell, as Ace has told us. So let's look at our overnights now. High 754 on NQ, low of 667. We're like right in the middle of that range. ES is actually closer to the bottom of it, both to its low there. 5106 was the low. It's at 5115. High was all the way up at 5128. So you got the whoosh. Got the whoosh. We got the whoosh. Are we ready? 10 seconds. Places, everybody. I accidentally let the bell go early. Oops. Whoa. Pops up to 747. That was the overnight high until last hour. There's 752. See if we double top there. Need to put in a new ATM there. Boom. Look at that. Whoosh is starting to become part of the vernacular. Doesn't know where it wants to go. Doesn't know what it wants to do with its life. I can understand that. ES coming down though. Then Q trying to pop back up. Not trusting the blues or the purples right now. We'll let it shake it out. Which is different than shake it off. Who's listened to the new Taylor Swift album? Short on that purple. Watch it chase me back up. You got your target on RTY? Oh yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, did you? Close. Come on, continue down. There we go. Target hit. 10 points. Boom. Excellent, RJ. I'm back on the positive side of things as well. So you can see here, why did I take that purple? You know, it's got the blue, didn't take it. Got this purple, didn't take it. Got this blue, didn't take it. I love that this wick up here. I love it. You know, seeing that big wick plus it hit the band and reject it. Took the short off there. And it didn't actually go much further than my target. It only went 3 more ticks. So it got a little lucky there as well. Oh, well, okay, went down to 19 there. So that's 7 more ticks. Looks like it's trying to give us another purple here, though. Let's see. And nope, did not give me a purple to end that. Looks like it could still work, though, but that's okay. Yeah, it would have been a winner. Would have been a wiener. I feel hyper this morning. I don't know why. I didn't take my ashwagandha last night. Maybe that's it. Bouncing upwards. Bounced off that 100 EMA. Someone said 847 earlier. I don't remember who, or 845, something like that. For NQ today. If it could break through the highs. I'm the problem, it's me. Up to 756. Have a good day, CBR. See you tomorrow. Ace is long on the ES. The ES. Long ace. Wow, good call, Ace. Boom shackle. Trying out new stuff. Boom shackle. I don't know. Doesn't ring. Doesn't speak to me. Hanging here, 768. We are at new highs a day. Can it take us higher? Ace has 2 points locked in the bus. Bus driver's gonna be shocked. Still rising. Tried to dip, coming back up. Yep, coming down. Should have taken the purple candle. I did not. No G-Man today. Where's G-Man? He hasn't missed a day in a while. Continuing upwards, it's going to hit 17.8. Oh, Russell bounce. Wow. RJ, did you catch the long bounce on the Russell? Still trying to grind up here. Let's see if it can do it. Can it do it? Can it do it? I don't know where Ace went long on the ES. He said he had 2 locked in, so I'm curious to see whether or not it comes back down to him or if he can get more out of that trade. Right now, just trying to push down, but sometimes I like to follow other people's trades more than my own. Coming down. So we hit a high of 787, back down to 764. It's about 23-point drop here. Bouncing. Wants to continue trying pushing up, but so far it's failing. It's teasing me there at that blue candle. Did not hold. Purple. Oh, look at that bounce. Can't get it back above 780. It's struggling. Purple again. We'll try it. Let's see if it chases back up or if it's ready to come down. Yeah, that was a bad mistake on my part. I shouldn't have. That was a stupid trade. Stupid trade. As soon as I entered, I saw that was stupid. And there's the break to the top. By the way, if anyone wants some more uh, motivation, Robin, aka For Money, said she's withdrawing $36,000 from Apex in April. Got up to 91, trying again. Now down, trying to come down. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Ooh. 93, another new high day there. Nice. Cossack. 95 half. Ooh, and down. So got the 795 quarter and quick move down here. Wow. Pulls back to 770. And we didn't really want to trust that little purple candle. It was a signal, but I didn't trust it. And my trust issues cost me. Reminder, folks, we have a stream this evening as well, 7 to 9 Eastern, for some hot Asia action. Well, this drop. We're dropping like it's hot. Dropping like it's hot. So this is a pullback, or have we reversed trend? These are the questions we ask. Yeah, we'll have a spike there on YM. Russell's still also green. I take it you were knocked out at 2 ace. Yeah. Ooh, this is really dropping. We're close. Almost. They're down to 713. Wow. Didn't realize how fast that was dropping. TradeDay just went white. It's not a good sign. I can't take a trade right now. Hold on a minute. I gotta log back into TradeDay. Not sure what just happened there. One thing I hate about the TradeDay app, it does not remember the user and pass. You gotta always enter it in each time. Seems like an antiquated thing. It's me. It's me. There we go. Now it's back. We're back. Missed this potential long, but that's okay. Cossack, are you still in that trade, or did that shake you out? We're long. Ouch. Sorry, man. All right, break even. It's better than taking a loss. I wasn't on some sort of intraday drawdown, though, was it? That would hurt. Okay. Stopped out there. Long, late off that blue candle. How late was I? 41. Ooh. Ouch. 2.5 points late. Looks like it's going to bounce down on me anyway. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Now we're moving on up. Moving on up. To the deluxe apartment in the sky. Nope. Gets rejected back down. Dang. It is not liking me today. Stopped out. Yay. Dang. Ooh, we're almost close to blowing this account. Excellent. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait now. MyFundedFutures. Wow. Dan Cook from Apex Trader Funding was on the Schwab network. Short. Schwab. Charles Schwab, the Schwab network. And we're stopped out. What is doing good today? No, thanks for asking. It's got $152 in drawdown left. Wow, look at that. Now, this was my fault. 100%. Ugh. I didn't get my stop moved in time. My stop should have been atop of that purple candle, which of at 744.75. It came up to 744.25. So I should not have gotten stopped out. I didn't get it moved. You can see my entry is 733. It came down to 720, which would have gave me my 10 points. Huh? Rising up, that would have been a great blue candle to take. Long micros, micro chart over here on the 30-second. Took it off the 15-second, but micros is on the 30-second. Boom. Of course, that ended up being a win because it was only 3 micros. Actually, that was 15 points, too. Thank you, Ace. Cossack at 5 minis. Well, yeah, but at 5 minis, if it had gone back by just 6 ticks, it would have liquidated. Long off that blue candle again. We're out. Turned against me. Of course, bouncing. And pulls back. It's not scammy. Scam with the meaning that it's like we use the term scam too often. The problem with that, I take it you're not on Topstep X trader, Chris. The problem with Topstep is their entire system was built before micros existed. Their entire back end. So they would need to rewrite their entire back end to accommodate for the proper 1 to 10 micros to minis thing, which is why it doesn't work. Now on Top Step X, it does. There they got the proper 1 to 10. But yeah, that's one of the it's one of the big drawbacks of Top Step with TradeDay or with Rhythmic is that they can't do 10 to 1. Top Step's been around, I believe, since 2013, and I believe the first micros weren't introduced until 2017. I want to say. Ooh, big drop. Short. Short might have been a mistake because where do I want to stop at? 58? Oh, that's where it was. So okay. So they're not trying to trick or scam anyone. It's just the back end coding would need to be totally redone. And now, do I think they should? I mean, obviously they're Topstep. They should have the money to redo that. But I guess they just decided not to and just have it available in Topstep X. I just don't think there's an ulterior motive for all of this. Everyone thinks everybody's out to get them in some way. I just don't think that's true. There we go. There we got a decent move. We had a decent move. There we go. Boom. Now you realize why this is working for me is because I did switch to micros. That was a nice win. Two nice wins, 15 points, both of those, after I switched to micros. Topstep X is an invite only thing. You have to get a code from watching Topstep TV, unfortunately. They just gave out another 5,000. It's still in beta. I have Topstep X, and it's a definitely a decent platform that's still missing some major components, in my opinion. Yep, Apex is a great company. Blusky, another one I definitely recommend. Thank you, Gregory. I knew it was somewhere around there. I could remember exactly. Dave, CFT died a little inside. Earn the Trade also has that 10-to-1 problem on funded accounts. Another firm that was around before micros were introduced. Well, that was stupid of me. Saw that blue candle, wanted to try and quickly change my quantity. It was going to go up to 5 micros, and by doing so, I missed the move. Have a great day, Ace. We shall see you tomorrow. That's the great thing about being a futures trader now, though, is that are so many good options. You know, I now promote technically 14 of the futures prop firms. I haven't announced number 14 yet. It's not Lilo. But, you know, and except for maybe Flexytrade, which was new and they're having payment processor issues, you can't go wrong with any of the others. Um, you know, they all have their, you know, have good and bad points. You're never going to find a perfect prop. I've always said if there's ever a perfect prop, it's probably going to go out of business because that means that there's something that's just too good to be true. But you know, if you don't like something about one of them, then there's, you know, others that are, you know, just as quality. Uh, Yeah, Lilu's still around. I have to check on that whole Super PA thing, see if they ever got those out. But yeah, Lilu is the only one I really recommend staying away from at this point. Pop back up to 738. Hmm. Popping down. We saw this purple candle here. I was iffy on it. It was a good signal though, so I should have grabbed it. Though I mean, didn't really go that far, so maybe it was better I didn't. Is that anything like saying Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice? Hassan? Long. Struggling. There we go. Boom. Take it there. It's hitting an EMA. Ended up being a 6.75 point trade. I Not everyone has a buddy at the CME, Ace. It did pull back, now continuing up. So since I switched to the micros, things are going better. Of course. Of course. See what our 5 minute looks like. 5 minute. Approaching 10:30. If anyone's trading crude oil, you got your inventories coming up in just a couple minutes. Just trying to come back down. Oh, I'm late as usual. 31 and 29. Comes up, it hits me. 35. Okay, so stops that. Looking for at least 80 ticks. No, I need at least 100 ticks. I'm 4 micros. See if it comes down. Nope. Bouncing. Stopped. Well, darn it. See you tomorrow, Cossack. Have yourself a great day. And down, so it stopped me out, then continue my way. Bounces back up. Why are you going to let it be a really bad day if that happens? Okay, so I guess my question is, if whatever happens doesn't happen, is there any way you can prevent it from going from a bad day to a really bad day? I guess is my. Okay. Basically, I was wondering if there's any risk management solutions to your idea that could make it that it doesn't become a really bad day, is what I'm saying. We're long. That's the bottom of that 32. Yeah, looks like it's gonna come down and bite me anyway. Took it into a EMA there, which was dumb. But maybe it's gonna work. We're now in with 8 micros. Ooh, that might have been dumb too. Dang it. That really came back to bite me. Never did that before. And I shouldn't have. We're out. Stupid, 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 stupid. Ooh, whoosh. 100% stupidity on my part, and then I didn't play the short. So crude liked its inventories. Going long. I'm always late. I don't know why. Oh, really? When I say I'm late, I mean my I should have been in at like 7:19, and I didn't get it until 7:20. Like I got in 10 ticks after where my entry should have been. Yep. There we go. Maybe. Can I get through that EMA? Magic 8 Ball says no. There's the stop. RJ said the same thing earlier. Gold running again. They're about 20. Ooh, whoosh. They're at the 700 on NQ. We have about 20 minutes left on the stream. How's everyone doing at this point? 695. So we're just hit. Just gonna come down again. It's back above 700. Oh crap. Excuse the background noise that you're hearing. Chicken. I like chicken. Now it's fallen. Still about 90 though. Copper made a new high. Ooh, Ultra Bond really not happy today. Gold giving back all its gains. Oh, I'm sorry, that was oil, not gold. Close enough. Bitcoin unhappy. A pop on NQ. Remember, folks, if you haven't, I appreciate if you hit that or that like button. Let YouTube know you've enjoyed the stream today. Trying to grind back up to 715. Nope, rejects. Back down. So we're in this interesting little range. See which way it wants to go. Hassan is unbearably bearish. Falling again. Can it get through that 90 area that seemed to be a wall earlier? Hassan just said he's not a long toucher. Sounds like a battle cry. Some days are great, some days aren't. Honestly, it's not about the time frame. It's about the execution, no matter which chart I'm on. You know, if we look at the 5-minute right now, yeah, let's do that. You know, 5-minute based on my strat. I mean, today looks actually kind of clear. Based on my strat, this blue candle, boom, purple candle, boom, purple candle, boom, purple candle, boom. But let's see what yesterday looked like. Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. We're actually turning back time. Did I go back? Oh, I totally blew past yesterday. There's yesterday. Yesterday, blue candles would have worked on the way up. No real honest reversals. I don't know. You know, yeah, the problem with my strat on a higher time frame is like, let's say I like this blue candle. Do I really want to use a 22-point stop? I don't know. And then if I miss them, I mean, there's still opportunities at least most days, but I don't know. I've always been execution's been my problem either way. Nice drop to 677. Hassan looking for 350. 650. 350 would be even better, but 650. Why did I say 350? I don't know. Thank you. 667 was its low. It just hit 677. Yes, as Hassan said, new low a day. Maybe try to break 5100. uh, yeah, back up to 695. Rising back up, back to 700. Doesn't want you to get your target, Hassan. Sooner's always better than later. Back up to 700 here as we hit the top of the hour. So we are out of time. Remember, we are back this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, for a couple hours of Asia action. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight or back tomorrow morning. Bye. Hope you enjoyed today's live stream. Remember, we do this every day, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Hope you'll continue to join us. Also want to invite you to join our Discord community. Great community of traders talking trading and sometimes just shooting the breeze about other things as well. Traders helping traders and encouraging traders there. Also, of course, follow me on social media, mainly on Twitter or at X, where you'll always find updates on the latest prop firm discounts and reviews, as well as get notified whenever a new video comes out from MightyOxTrading. Have a great rest of your day.